Hey, what's up, Kansas City? Come see me, Jay Mohr, at the Midland Theater, July 7th. Tickets go on sale May 18th. I'm coming back, KC, holding it down, Midland Theater. I really hope to see you guys out there. Had a great time last time I was there. Now we're doing a bigger theater, so I need more of you. Tickets go on sale May 18th to come see me, your buddy, Jay Mohr, at the Midland Theater, July 7th. Kansas City, baby. Hey, everybody. You could really help out the podcast by going to jmohr.com, clicking the Amazon link, and buying whatever you want. Tweet what you bought, and I will talk about it on the show. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you helping us out.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game change.
I want to work with you a lot.
Oh, yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Comedy Works South in Denver, it's Mohr Stories with Jay Mohr.
Yes! All right! Yes! Wow! Holy smokes!
Look at this.
Ryan Sickler is joining us.
Thank you, Denver. Thank you, Denver.
We're going to have a special guest coming by in a little bit. But here's the deal. Ryan and I just did 2 shows here at the Comedy Works. There's 2 different Comedy Works. This is the big one. What part of town is this called?
What?
The Landmark.
DTC? Right? DTC? Something like Greenboro Valley Ridge or some shit like that too, right?
So we're coming to you live from the Comedy Works in Green Valley Ridge outside of Denver.
Yes.
This is how we do it. Now,
The
Ryan,
DTC, y'all.
Ryan and I, and listen, we're recording a podcast, so try not to scream. Have fun and stuff, but don't heckle as much during as you did during the second show tonight. Because at one point, it was about a half hour into my set, where you guys, we might as well, it was the Wild West. I was waiting for like fucking Wyatt Earp to come in swinging saloon doors. It was crazy. It was like the last chopper out of Da Nang in here.
It was. There was a lot of yelling. It was like a Black Sunday church. Got out of control in here quick. I just didn't see anybody fanning themselves.
Black people really do approach church. Fundamentally, it is an enormous divide between white church and black church.
The same way a white crowd approaches stand-up on Saturday night, apparently.
Except we did not pass the hat for the building fund. Black church loves, hey, come on, that building fund, y'all. This ain't going to build itself now. Come on. Put some money in the basket for the building fund. Do we have black people here tonight? Almost.
Come on. I know you're here.
One lady,
I saw
sister.
I saw you waiting out there.
We're not going to pick on you, sweetheart. It's all love tonight.
Thank you for being here.
She got a white man. Yeah. Credit score, y'all. It's horrible.
Where are you? Are you with a white guy? Props to the white guy right there. That's hard. It is.
Yeah.
Hey, we talk about it. Like it is easier. We've talked about this before. It's easier for a black guy to date a white girl than it is for a white guy to date a black girl. So well done.
Yeah, and she's
sir.
like black. Like she's not.
Right.
I mean, like you're like a beautiful like sister. You know what I mean? Like that's for real. I'm not talking about like the white black girls that are like, oh my God, whatever. Like, you know. That's really hard for a white guy.
Oh, look, it's real love. Look, real love. Aww. Is your neck hurt from always looking over your shoulder? Because black guys hate when you date black girls. They don't mind dating white girls, but they're like, fuck that shit right there. I think you're always looking over your shoulder like this, like Jesus Christ.
I think the sister will back me up. I think it's way more the other way that black women get enraged
they do.
when they see a black guy with a white woman.
They do, but I'm.
Would you agree to that? She's like, I don't give a fuck. I got this guy.
It's like I got this.
She's like, I'm a Clark Kent. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got this white guy over here.
Wait till he takes his shirt off. Superman, Superman, Superman. So, thank you, everybody. This is a great turnout, and thank you so much. And we just did. This really is the best comedy club in the country.
Yes.
You can say on. There's like three. It's Comedy Works in Denver. The Irvine Improv is amazing.
Yes.
And then
Acme.
I've never played Acme in Minneapolis, but I love Gotham in New York City because it's run by cops that are in the mob. It's always allegedly. They're always like in the green room. They're like, "Hey Jay, can I get you anything?" You're like, "No." You're like, "How about a suit? You want a nice suit?" You're like, "What?" I thought you meant, do I want like chicken wings or mozzarella sticks? No. Hey, JJ, don't break my balls. Do you want a fucking suit to wear on stage or not? You fucking piece of garbage. And geeky. And that's the waitress. Boom. Like fish in a barrel.
Could I please get a bottle of water? You can edit that out. Can
Where's
I please
Brooke?
get a bottle of water?
Right here.
All right.
Brooke. Thank you, Brooke. Please.
Yeah. And for those of you that have never been to a live podcast, it's really just us talking. It's not nearly as electrifying as you may. You're kind of sitting there waiting for like a ride to start. But we're just going to talk and have a good time. We talked during the show about Peyton Manning being a Bronco. And this young lady.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a Peyton fan right there, huh?
She's not a big fan of people with big foreheads, which means she doesn't like me. Me and Peyton Manning are brothers in our drive-in movie foreheads. In elementary school, they used me to show film strips.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, brother. Hey, do you want a nice suit? How you doing on suits? Peyton Manning really does look exactly like Timmy from South Park. We talked about that earlier during the live show, and it is alarming how much. Like, it's not like, yeah, I could kind of see that. Like, Mark Sanchez kind of looks like Matt Leinart. They both fuck sixes. What is it about USC graduates that they just fuck the bottom of the barrel?
It's true.
Like Reggie Bush could have fucked Madonna if he felt like it. And he went for a Kardashian.
A Kardashian. He did.
He went for that pig porn star, Kim Kardashian, with an ass that you can see from the front. To quote Mos Def.
I tell Jay all the time, like, I think you're in good hands. I think there's a strong argument for Peyton Manning winning MVP of last season because he is the most valuable player to his team. You almost lost 16 fucking games. With that guy out even being on the field, I think they need to reevaluate what an MVP is. I know you can't give it to a guy who didn't play, but he was clearly the most valuable player on any fucking team in the NFL and didn't take one fucking snap.
Weren't they 0-13 at one point?
I think it was 0-13 to start.
That would boss the move if you're like, hey, Peyton, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just sitting here rehabbing my neck.
Win an MVP.
Congratulations, you're the most valuable player in the National Football League. And then he gets so excited he jumps up and paralyzes himself. The guy's got fucking bolts in his neck. You don't let him play professional football. He shouldn't be allowed on Mr. Toad's teacup ride.
That's true. That's true. Regular people who have that surgery are not allowed to ride roller coasters. That's fucking true. Just so you know, so you don't shit yourself when he gets rocked by like fucking James Harrison or something through the chest.
James Harrison is so dirty, he'll hit him when he's on the fucking sideline wearing a baseball hat. That's a big baseball hat for Peyton Manning's head. He's fucking Timmy. Live it out, Timmy! You listen to the snap counts this year on Monday Night Football. He's going to identify the middle linebacker and go, there's the mic. Live it out, Timmy! He's going to take the brakes off his wheelchair like Artie in Glee. He'll be in the shotgun. And Ryan said to me backstage, he goes, if any motherfucker could throw touchdowns from a wheelchair, it's Peyton Manning. And I think he's right.
It is definitely Peyton Manning. Right now, you're probably, seriously, right now, we barely gotten to OTAs. You're probably 5-0 already. I'm serious. If he's healthy, you got the West wrapped up. You got the West wrapped up.
Yo, what about the Raiders, Holmes? When did Raider become synonymous with Mexican? And not even Mexican, angry Mexican.
Angry Mexican, yeah.
You see a Mexican with a teardrop tattoo, don't even ask him who his favorite team. He's not going to go, personally, I like the Giants. That ain't going to happen. It's the fucking Raiders, Holmes. That is the most ghetto-ass franchise I have ever seen in my life.
It's true.
The Raiders have a Polish kicker who's one of the biggest guys on the team, who's been arrested twice for GHBing himself. Now that's a Polak when you fucking date rape yourself. Allegedly. Sebastian Janikowski just wakes up in a holding cell with crusty jizz underwear. The guy roofied himself. You know that, right?
Yeah, twice, yeah. San Francisco, he got fucked up, hit his head on the floor. That's what they said, but he date raped himself. He did. First round pick. Kicker, fucking first round pick. Remember?
That's the Raiders for you.
Raiders.
What I also love about Oakland, aside from the fact that it's America's largest living ghetto.
I like to think that Oakland is the West Coast Baltimore.
But at least
Totally. Oakland is the West Coast Baltimore.
Are you from Oakland? Born and raised in Oakland. It is
and you got the fuck out, huh? He's like, I know I live in Denver, but born and raised. And then I moved. Then I got the fuck, after I was raised, I got the fuck out of Oakland. Raised my ass out of Oakland.
You know what's weird about Oakland Raider football? They play in that bullshit Coliseum where the Oakland A's play. And for some reason, like in the wintertime, they never cover the infield of baseball with grass. Like they never go, okay, baseball season's over, so now we'll just have a nice sod football field. You'll see in December, motherfuckers just getting dragged down between second and third. Right? And you're like, why are they on dirt? Is this the Sandlot? Is there a dog next door? They're just ghetto. Al Davis is your owner. I know he died, but don't act like he ain't the crypt keeper up there in a white jumpsuit.
Fuck yeah. That dude had wooden teeth. You ever see his teeth? They look like they were wooden. Brown and fucking red. Look like George Washington running that goddamn team.
George Washington wearing Evel Knievel's clothes. And you know what? I understand. I had a player once say to me, I don't know who it was. I forget. But he goes, there's 3 kinds of players in the National Football League, JJ. Raiders, guys that used to be Raiders, and guys that want to be Raiders. And at the time, I was like, I could see that. But now that they suck, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so, dude. I don't think Carson Palmer was in Cincinnati going, fuck, if I could be a Raider, I'd be happy. We didn't mean for this to be such a sports-centric podcast. We could open up the floor to whatever you guys want, but I don't want you guys all screaming at once. I will say this about Denver. Beautiful city. Also, you lead the nation in fucking BO. Holy shit. What is it about Boulder and, like, anybody that lives around Washington Park? You guys have, like, nests of birds in your armpits as you ride your mountain bike from 7-Eleven to Walgreens to get the 99-cent Sunny Delight. You guys all in this room smell exceptionally nice. You're obviously wearing Degree Body Heat Activated. Not a sponsor of the podcast, just what I happen to wear, and it works. But you go to Boulder, they smell like wolf pussy. Have you ever smelled wolf pussy?
I have not. I haven't caught a whiff of that, no. I'm going to take your word for it.
No, I never have either. I'm just assuming it smells like people that live in the outskirts of Denver that ride bikes with their tank tops that say, enjoy Moab. And their fucking farmer tans. Oh, I'll say this about Denver. It's very culturally mixed. It is, really, for a big city. But I've never seen more white begging homeless people in my life. It is just white guy after white guy. And they're all like teenagers, and they all have like a pit bull puppy. And I want to say to them, like with Daryl Wright or like any of our friends or like Patrice O'Neal would go, "You're right.
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
All you need to do is get a resume together, man. That's all you need to do, white homeless people. Get a fucking resume.
Just bullshit
Doors
your way.
will open.
Yeah. Bullshit your way into Kinko's.
You could go sell the camping gear at a sporting goods store.